time travel in the same four places. So it dots around in time a bit, which isn't too important. It all kind of comes together at the end. So if you get a little bit lost, don't worry. I'm not a great believer in travelling. Every holiday I've ever had somewhere novel seemed to consist of repeatedly walking past much nicer restaurants than the one we'd just eaten in, whilst crying, "Oh, that place looks delightful. There's no feral one-eyed cats in that one." So instead of travelling, I just go to places. Instead, the same four places: Aberystwyth, Brighton, Gower, Ullapool, for the last 20 years. That's it, nowhere else. Over and over, repeat and return. Like a casting on stitch, done over and over in the same spot, but at slightly different angles. So when I go to Ullapool in the Highlands, I walk the main street seeing flickering analogue broadcasts from earlier parts of my life. The time code on the oldest ghost is 1986, August. The August we bought a camper van. We've been driven off every other campsite in the area, as the owners think that, what with my 7 siblings and rainbow-coloured wellies, we are travellers displaced from Stonehenge. It's a miserable day. The rain is solid and cold. A decade later, and the ghosts from 1995 are of better quality, a brighter picture. I'm 19 now. I've convinced a friend who has a car to drive me back to Ullapool so I can finally see it in the sunshine. In the day, we both climb a mountain and swim in the sea because I'm in charge of me now. At night, after drinking the most expensive wine we've ever ordered, £22, we realise we're probably in love and walk into the same bedroom without saying a word. 4 years later, we come back on our honeymoon and spend the first night crying, even though we love each other, because here I am on the seafront in Brighton in 1994. I had just told my best friend that we shouldn't go out with each other. We were just meant to be friends, I am saying. I have read about love in novels, and I'm sure I know all about it. This is one of the cleverest things I have ever done. I am 18. I exhale my cigarette like a grown-up. Here I am, 4 years later on the same stretch of seafront with the same friend. We are on a bench. My head is in his lap. We are talking about what to call our baby in my belly. My wedding dress is in a bag at our feet. We get married in 3 days. Since we were last here, I have learned that I knew nothing at the age of 18. I know now that love can be a quiet, sure thing, like the first April sun on your arms, and not the pyroclastic blast I was waiting for. In 19 hours, we will find out that we have lost the baby. The grief that is coming for us has 5 blades on each hand, and it will fall on us like a blizzard and leave us on the floor. We will weep on our honeymoon in Ullapool, so lost that I could not tell you if it did rain at all that time. At the time, I thought the deep-sea pressure of sorrow was so great, it would crush my small heart forever. I was sure I knew everything about it. This morning, at the start of my holiday in Brighton, I watched our 2 daughters, 8 and 10, on the beach. My heart is even bigger now, I thought, and I know what love is, and I don't smoke, and the grief did not kill me, and I know I still know nothing, and I'm in charge of me now. A casting on stitch done over and over in the same place gets stronger. In Ullapool, Gower, Aberystwyth and Brighton. I don't travel to broaden the mind. I return. Something completely different. Thank you.